Yo, what is up people? It is your boy Sneebles once again. I hope you guys had a fantastic day once again, as always, today. Okay, so welcome back to another episode, of course, on our Fifa 22 MK Don's career mode journey. Of course, we've been not doing too bad, okay? We're not doing too bad, alright? We had some hiccups, of course, the last video, as I will show you guys right now, of course, was okay. It wasn't, in the end, considering who we played, it turned out to be what it is. It just is what it is. So, of course, we'll go on to the first game, as you see right now. So 5-1, we lost to Liverpool, of course, in the Cup, so we're out of that. Got absolutely smashed, even though I thought we played well. I genuinely did. I swear down to you, I thought we played quite well, to be honest. And that's just my opinion. I thought we generally played alright. But, you know, it is what it is. We've got a goal at least to just show something, I guess, to show that we at least played. But then we lost 3-1 as well in the league to Man City. That game was very frustrating because I feel like we should have went 2-3 up. I'm not even kidding. We had a lot of chances and just played the game really well. We dominated the game, and well, I think we did. Except the second half, they came out and just done better, which is what you expect anyways from you expect it from the kickoff really, from someone like Man City. But hey, they didn't really do that in my opinion. But there you go. And then of course, we got the only win of the three big teams, which was against Chelsea. So our first time against Chelsea ever on FIFA 22, and we win 2-1 at Stamford Bridge as well. Both goals from Amrani, I think they were both from him. But yeah, 1-0 down, of course, then came back to win 2-1. Again, the game was all over. You know, we deserved our goals. Could have had at least one more, maybe, but in the end, it was just 2-1. Simple as that. And of course, I'm happy with that. Of course, obviously, I'm going to be happy with that. But of course, just to obviously let you guys know, our next three games: Watford, Tottenham. So Watford at home, Tottenham away, and then West Ham at home. They should be the three games that we have in this video. So you know, hopefully we get some good results there. So we've got some sort of mid-table teams really in the next month or so. So you know, we just have to try and get the maximum points that we can. Hopefully, get all maximum points from most teams, if not all of them. I mean, if we don't, we don't. I mean, it's a new season. It's in the Premier League. It's not to be easy, of course. But yeah, that is what it is. But just to go on to some transfer news, though, for you guys, I don't do transfers during obviously the outside the transfer window, but we have done a deal with Udinese. Now, well, originally I had a bid for Villalba. You remember Villalba, my right winger, a young 19-year-old Spaniard. Well, he obviously wants to leave because of the whole contract situation. Now, I've explained to you guys, of course, in the last, I think it's the last video and probably the video before that, maybe in the video before that, he basically, I couldn't give him another contract. I gave him a new contract at the start of the season, and then apparently he wanted a new one because there was other players coming in that had a bigger contract than him, and he was just as most players probably do in real life, they feel missing out. They ain't got a big contract like them. And admittedly, Villalba was only on about 3,400. Doesn't sound like a lot for a player that was playing really well. He's one of my best players. It's even at 19 years old, it's a solid player. But obviously, I gave him a new contract, so I couldn't obviously do anything. I kept trying to give him a new contract, but wouldn't let me do it. I don't know why. Just, you know, I think that's something FIFA needed to change. Where if you can give him a new contract, even if it's like a month or 2 months later, I think you should be able to do it. I sort of don't think you should, but if there's going to be something like this, maybe don't have a player moaning about it. You know, if I can't give him a new contract, it's literally out of my power. So then he submitted a transfer request, and there you go. Literally, I mean, I could technically still keep him. He's under contract for about 4 years, but you don't want to play us unhappy. It's going to make your obviously dressing room, you know, shit basically. Obviously he's still playing for me, but now I've officially sold him. Even though originally I was actually going to sell him for, I think it's £20 million I got from, excuse me, I think it's from Fiorentina, and at 20 million I went for it. I thought, alright, £20 million, decent money for a player I got for free as well. Excuse me again. So I've done that, went through with it, and then I thought, you know what, I came on today and I thought, you know, there's one player, I've got to try and get a new replacement. And I've gone for this guy right now on your screen, Guillermo Vergara, if that's how you say his name. 18 years old, so he's a year younger, so you know, a little bit better, I guess, because obviously he can last longer, if you know what I mean. Mexican, right wing and left wing, and cam, which I think was kind of roughly what Villalba could do. But yeah, so agreed a pre-contract, like I said, we swapped him for him. We paid £2.5 million on top as well, even though Vergara is like about £3 million in value less than Villalba. So that was kind of annoying. I thought they would just accept the swap anyways, but you know, without money. But and obviously there's also a 25% sell-on clause as well, which is quite a lot, but I don't mind. I guess it is what it is. If I get a lot for this guy, then they get 25%. It is what it is. I really need a replacement, and I think this guy suits the bill, you know, so to say. So, and he just seemed like someone decent, so I wanted to get him in the squad. He's got him on 15 grand a week, so that's all good. But yeah, as you see, Villalba, 19-year-old Spanish player. Villalba can play right wing, left mid, and right mid, so sort of can switch up. So that was decent for someone like Villalba. He can switch up a lot. But yeah, so I had to get rid of him. Like I said, I thought I'd let you guys know now, but he had to go because yeah, he just wanted to go, and it is what it is. You couldn't really block transfers. You can negotiate with him, but you couldn't really sort of stop it. But yeah, like I said, it is what it is. So Villalba is going. So yeah, £16 million worth, as you see. Kind of annoying. I mean, 3,400. Like I said, it's low for a player that plays really well. But he wanted that at the start of the season. I gave him a new contract. I knew I needed to give him some more years onto his contract, and then he wanted 3,400. What can I do about that? If you wanted that, that's it. I gave you it. But you know, then he sort of moaned because yeah, other players were coming in with bigger contracts, and he wanted a better contract. I couldn't do anything about it. And then he gets pissed off, and he wants to submit a transfer request. Nothing I could do about it because FIFA, for some reason, there how the game works, just you can't do anything about it. So it's literally nothing to do with me. It's not my fault. I can't do much about it. So yeah, that is basically it. I just wanted to talk about that before we get into our first game, which we're going to do right now. But yeah, like I said, it's a shame because Villalba is a top player, but I have to get used to life without him. So it's simple as that. So yeah, let's go over the first game anyways. Watford it is at home. Out of the 3 teams we're against today, this should really be a win, really. But I don't know. You never know. So Watford it is. Let's see what we can do, and hopefully get the first 3 points of this video today. Oh my god! What? Why didn't my keeper go for that? Wow, I was lucky I got that bloody out. Jesus Christ! Come on, Amrani! Yes! Finally we get that goal. Amrani puts it in. And there you go, we have got the lead and the break in the deadlock finally. It's been a tense game because Watford have had their chances, to be honest, but we've had even more. Patiently building that ball up, trying to find a gap, and finally there, as you see there, Amrani gets through, and then boom, in the corner. I'll take it, 1-0.
As far as stoppage time is concerned, 3 minutes here. Toss it into the middle. A goal! Sheer excitement! Level again here.
Nothing I can do about it. It's a you know what? Honestly, it's a fantastic goal, but I will never stop shaking my head. Just this game, honestly, this game. They get that space there. I didn't. What's my centre back doing now? I don't know, but I don't know. I tried. That's all I can do. But I'm actually ashamed. Like, I'm just disgusted with this game. I really am. It's just so unfair. It really is. Unbelievable. No, I'm actually disgusted with this game. I take nothing away from the goal. Like, it was a fantastic goal, to be fair. I was patient, building that ball up all game. I say it all the time. That's what I do. I build the ball up. You know, as you do it as a FIFA player. Just you play football. You know, that's what you do, obviously. But I don't know. I'm actually speechless. That's why I'm sitting there, just like, I can't believe it. It would have been a nice, well, not comfortable, but a nice 1-0 win. And deserved. But then you have to blow it in that minute. I have nothing to say. Just I don't know what to say. This just really pissed me off, that. But I guess all I can say is we move on as always. Okay, so on to our next game. Yeah, we've got Tottenham next. I mean, I'm just damn disappointed with that game. I really am. It should have been 3 points. We could beat Chelsea, but can't beat Watford at home as well. Yeah, that's how the game is just broke at times. I know I keep saying that word, I know, but it is. It just is. You can't just go beat Chelsea and have a great game, then still have a great game against Watford, but then draw. I just don't believe that's how it works. But you know, it is what it is. It was a good finish from them, to be fair, but yeah, I don't know. Just have to pick ourselves up. Simple as that. So Tottenham, you know, it's got to be a tough game. We're at obviously the Tottenham Stadium as well. If we get 3 points here, I'll be loving it. It'll be brilliant. Of course, as an Arsenal fan, yes, I would love to obviously beat Tottenham. So, you know, still it's going to be tough though. But you know, them 14ths are not doing great. But hopefully we can capitalise on that and you know, get the win. So yeah, let's see what we can do against Tottenham Hotspur. Go on, Horvat, that's it. £81 million player here. Dribbles through. He's got Amrani there. No. Come on, I should be 1 up at least. I had a couple of chances now. Jesus, EA. Go on. Oh. I'll take it. Yes, finally. As I just said, probably just a minute ago, I don't know whether I showed you it, but just had a chance there. And literally only a couple of seconds later, obviously they're getting it out of the box. I intercepted and I thought, you know, I'm going to hit this. I should have really played it, Amrani, but wicked deflection obviously puts Lloris off, and it still managed to just dribble into the back of the net. It takes a huge deflection, but still technically near the keeper, but like I said, it's obviously put him off. Bam, there you go, 1-0, come on. Go on, that's it. What play, 2-0. Horvat does brilliant there, absolutely brilliant. Mike's gone again, I think. Brilliant. I don't know why he keeps cutting out, I really don't. Either way, what move, what a move from Horvat there. Does brilliant down that left side and then just rolls it across to Moraes, who's come on for the injured flipping Amrani. I've had 2 players injured, Lecoq, my CDM, and Amrani. There you go, 2-0. Can't say any more. Get in there. Oh, alright. Go on, Moraes. It is. 3-0. And oh my god, we're all over Tottenham. Well, when I say all over, it's not been loads of shots. I'm not allowed. I had a lot of chances of being clinical. Simple as that. But yeah, you know, 3-0. I'm going to take that. Simple as that. Good ball through, and could have got tackled right here. But you know, luckily it didn't. And it's a good finish actually in the corner. Moraes' second goal for me, coming on for the injured Amrani. There you go. Brilliant stuff. 3-0. Oh, you bastard. Oh, it's gone in, but they deserve a goal, I guess. Maybe 1 goal. They've had a few breaks, but I mean, to get it like that as well, what the hell. Anyways, here's what it is. It is 3-1. Get in there. It's a big 3 points, huge 3 points against Tottenham, and you know, to beat them first time against them as well. Awesome. Happy for that. Shame they got a goal. Should have been a clean sheet really, but because the defender was quite solid actually. But yeah, really happy with that after the disappointing draw of Watford. So I'm happy to take 3 points in this one. And you know, Brandon Williams, obviously Man United player any in real life. I think he plays in Norwich though at the moment, didn't he? I think he's on loan. But yeah, yeah, awesome stuff. Yeah, brilliant to get obviously 3-1 win. We've got 2 injuries during the game. Both Amrani and Lecoq. Lecoq obviously my CDM and Amrani my striker. Both got injured. In the end, obviously, lucky it didn't affect us. But yeah, I'll take it. Simple as that. Big 3 points. Okay, alright. So after a great victory and of course draw over Watford. So yeah, great victory over Tottenham, and a draw of course Watford. We are on to West Ham, our last game of this video, who sits 17th. You know, I'd like to say it should be 3 points, but you know, it is what it is. And I might actually cancel that again. You kidding me right now? I should just let it roll, but there you go. That's about 4 times now. I've had to just keep plugging it in and unplugging it. But either way, on to this game, West Ham. Hopefully we can finish on a good note. So yeah, let's see what we can do with West Ham. Let's get those 3 points.
It looks promising. Can he finish?
1-0 West Ham. I stayed with as good as I could, really. Couldn't do much about it. There's literally, it's good football. Just got through to the back. Simple as that. 1-0, that's all I can say on it. That's it. Go on. Yes! 1-1. Thiago Moraes brings us back in it. You see that little movement down the right side there. Well done from Taliga as well, my right winger. Who's obviously getting more games now as Vidalba's going. Before we have our 18-year-old come in from the transfer window. So yeah, it is what it is. Great equaliser, good ball, as well as you see there's space just open right there, and Thiago's there who starts for Amarani again today. There you go. Well, not again, but like not in a row, but yeah, starts for him again anyways, and brings us back to 1-1 finally. Okay, it is 1-1. All I can say, you know what? Honestly, I'll take a point. I will actually take a point from the end of that. Tough game, really was a tough game. Even if they are in 17th and not doing great this season, it was tough because West Ham they had a few decent chances. They could have finished the game 3-1, at least something like that. But luckily, we kept on. We had our chances as well to probably score. We hit the bar about 2 or 3 times, admittedly. Especially on a free kick as well. We had a free kick with Twine, hit the bar there. It could have hit the bar and went in, or could have hit the bar, hit the keeper and went in, or whatever. Just could have went in. Simple as that. But it wasn't to be. It's just unfair their goal. Well, it's not unfair, but you know what I mean. It's just unlucky, really, how it has to happen. But yeah, we came back in it, and that's all that matters. So, point. I guess we're going to have to accept that. I will, considering the performance that West Ham were tough. They were really tough. So yeah, I'll take it. 1-1. There you go. Okay, so that'll be all from your boy Sneebles in this episode. Decent results, not too bad. Of course, we didn't lose in any of them, which is obviously the main thing. But yeah, so obviously as you just see there, 1-1 West Ham. Could have lost that. That could have been the main one we would have lost. Because yeah, West Ham were decent. They played well. Had some decent chances, just couldn't finish anymore. So luckily, really, to get away with a point. Even though we had our fair chances as well. We finished off with 61% possession. Yet we only had, I think it was 85 passes all game. Yet West Ham had about 120, I think. I know it's not all about passing, but obviously you got to have the ball, just the ball in general. But I just don't know. I thought it was kind of weird in some ways, but either way. And of course we beat Tottenham 3-1. Awesome to get a result against them. But then of course we drew 1-1 with Watford. So 2 draws is not the end of the world. We should beat Watford really, being realistically honest. But and then obviously Tottenham, great result there as an Arsenal fan. Brilliant to beat Tottenham, of course. And it's our first time against them as well. So that was even better, and at their stadium makes it even more sweeter. So yeah, decent results. We should come back next time, hopefully, to grind and continue this run that we're doing all right. We're not doing too bad. But yeah, we're at the moment 6th, 5 wins, 2 draws, 3 defeats, 16 goals scored, letting 17 with 17 points. 17 points on the table, mate. Not too bad for our first 10 games. I'll take that. I would have taken that compared to what a season that we probably should have realistically had by now, probably. But yeah, of course it's only early days, so things could get worse, things could get better. I don't know. So yeah, hope you guys of course enjoyed. As always, leave a like of course and subscribe, much appreciated. And yeah, hope you guys are staying safe. So yeah, until next time, as always, stay safe, take care.